Hi and welcome to another Type with me. In today's video I want to talk about the Sanitizer API. It's a new API to prevent cross-site scripting, and that's great. You see there unsafe input going to safe output. So first of all, what is cross-site scripting? Well, cross-site scripting is a secure vulnerability that allows attackers to inject malicious JavaScript into a website. And of course, we want to prevent that, right? So when a website displays untrusted user input without proper sanitization, the code can run in other users' browsers. So then you get a possibility that it can be hacked. So why is this dangerous? Well, it's stealing user data. It can perform actions on behalf of the user. It's defacing your UI or spreading malware. So we want to have a way so that the user can trust the input and that our applications are still running correctly. So how do we fix it? Well, with the Sanitizer API, the Sanitizer API is a built-in browser API that safely cleans HTML by removing dangerous content like script tags and event handlers. So above you see there that we have the new sanitizer, and then we can very easily add them or say sanitizer.sanitize user input, right? So we have a user input unsafe and then the Sanitizer API, and he cleans it up. He removes the on error alert hacked, and the result is the dangerous event handler is removed, so no script runs. Safe to insert inside the DOM. Right, so we can then very easily create a sanitizer object. You can then say, hey, what are the allowed elements? What are the allowed attributes that are good to go with, and then we can sanitize our HTML, and then we can do an insert safely. Why is this good? Well, it's native, no external libraries needed. It's better performance and reduced bundle size. It has support in Chrome, Edge, Opera, so but not in every other browser. So you need to still check compatibility for other browsers, but this API is on their way to help you and get you along. So I created here a HTML page where we can very easily see how the Sanitizer API works, and we will have one with and one without. And so for example, here the text area, we have an input, and then this one is the hacked one, and then here you will have the unsafe innerHTML, and here you will have the safe one. So it looks like this in the browser. So if I click here, then you see here hacked. So you see, if we go to the MDN webpage, you see here that it's limited availability, so Safari doesn't have it. So that's something you need to be aware of. If that's not a problem, well, you can start using this, but of course, because it's important for cross-site scripting, could be a deal breaker, right? So here you see a little bit more of the info. And you can very easily then say what is allowed, what is removed, what do you want on these, or what do you want to get sanitized, right? Here you see elements. These are the elements, p div, and then replace with children elements, and then attributes side, and click. And if we go down, get more examples, right? And of course, you have something like set HTML or parse HTML, and here you have the unsafe methods set HTML unsafe, set HTML unsafe, parse HTML unsafe. So there are some kind of examples where you can also use that kind of an API without using the Sanitizer API, but yeah, the browser API is using this under the hood, right? So then you can, for example, instead of doing innerHTML, you can say set HTML, and then you will in the hood sanitize this. So that's a great thing. Of course, you can also do this set HTML unsafe and then untrusted string with sanitizer, and then you can override it and add your own sanitizer config data into it, right? So I hope you learned something from it. I hope you found this interesting, and I hope, of course, that we get here at the top a green light of everything, right? So that every browser is going to start to use this, because I think it's really, really important. So one of the things you can see here, which is kind of the compatibility list, and then you see here that Safari, Samsung, and WebView on iOS still has some work to do. So it's a little bit of a pity, but that's what it is. Let's see how this turns out. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye.